Okay, I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind.
Okay, what is it? Oh, no.
It says Jim Cramer blocked you.
Yeah, I know.
He blocked me on Twitter. Am I so important? I don't want you to read the
freaking-
whole thing to yourself.
I want to
That's
see what
boring.
made you block you.
This is not the thing that made him block me. This is me telling my followers.
Oh, okay.
I told him very politely that I felt like when he's constantly saying Trump should give in, the election's over, he's going to offend 50% of America.
Okay.
I was expecting more a dramatic reaction. Can we start over?
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Call Girls Investment Club podcast. I said it right this time.
This is week 15. Very good. Didn't take long.
15?
I have something shocking to show you.
Okay.
What does that say?
Whoa!
It doesn't matter because I can look up all his tweets.
Okay.
I just log off of Twitter and look him up. But do you know why he blocked me?
Yes.
I told... That's only because we recorded this part of this podcast twice.
I don't want to get into politics on this show.
But he blocked me. That's relevant to my stock trading.
Is it really?
Yeah, I get all my information from him. And you know what? I get a lot. He's really good. And I also post a lot of things that I later hear him say. Quiet on the set.
You're just making him more upset.
I post a lot of things in my Call Girls group that I later see or hear him talk about on the radio the next day. And
right.
I know probably people think alike, but it is a little fishy to me. This has happened a lot. Just in the interest of being a good journalist, he should be unbiased. So I said basically you're offending half your audience.
I don't think that's offensive because I think if that's his opinion, then that he should be free to share it.
It's not correct because he's not technically president-elect yet, and they're offending a bunch of people. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this.
Okay, Jim, I tried to move on, and you thought that was me resisting.
Why do you think he even cares? He's got so many followers. Why would he even notice me?
Okay,
Don't you think that's a little odd that he would block me?
I think that he's just blocking a bunch of people, probably.
I think he's saying he's Jimmy Chill now. There's one other thing about Cramer. Okay, so I heard them reporting, the whole news this week is Tesla. We were waiting and waiting, right?
Right.
Because we knew they were going to get added to the S&P Monday morning.
Right.
This coming Monday. I researched it, and some people were saying like Friday's the big day, and other people were saying Monday's the big day, and I don't know why there was so much buying on Friday, but I was trying to figure out which of the days was the big day, So they're talking about Tesla on Squawk on the Street. 7 a.m.
Right.
On Friday, I'm hearing this. And they're talking about it, and they're just like saying how it's overvalued and things like that. They're never acknowledging the fact that all these index funds had to buy stock. They didn't even acknowledge it. It wasn't, I guess, and I couldn't figure out why. It's sort of like, does he not care about temporary moves in the stock? Does he not care? Is he trying to be, responsible and not cause a panic, not cause a sudden surge in the stock of all these people, all these arbitrageurs trying to buy it just so they can sell it on Friday, or Monday or whatever the big day is.
Right.
I don't know. I got the feeling he was trying to protect his audience.
Well, the thing is, there was like a large volume spike on Friday, right?
Yeah, so here's the problem. Okay, Friday morning. Okay, first of all, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm sitting there dying because nothing's happening, right? We thought maybe as early as Monday people would start buying, right?
Right.
And I was watching carefully the volume, and it was in the 40 millions, which is the average volume. So every day it's like killing me. And people were posting, oh my God, this is making me go crazy. We're all waiting, right? So Thursday it started going up. This is the chart of Yahoo, by the way, that I showed you. This was years ago, but when they got added, they had this one day of a giant spike, and the day before it started climbing, and the week before it was kind of just flat,
Right.
So Thursday's when it started climbing. I was watching the volume, and it was pretty good volume, but I'm watching how many shares are traded. But I did math, and I knew about 105 million shares had to be traded above and beyond what is normally traded. So I was looking for volume of 150 million. So Thursday it went up like 3%, but the volume was still in the 40s. This is Thursday.
Right.
And I'm looking, and it even went down a little after I posted this. But the volume, actually this printout doesn't show the volume, but it was pretty average. Here, I even wrote the volume is pretty average. So I think the index buying hasn't started yet. So Thursday I'm like, okay, these guys are probably going to buy over a period of 3 days at least. They're probably going to start on Friday, maybe Monday, and I'll definitely watch. And on Monday, I'll think about selling. So Friday, it starts taking off, and I'm like, oh, good. It's finally Thursday, it's finally taking off. Friday, it's finally taking off. Volume's average. Kept going. Volume was average. I watched a movie. I was watching a movie. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, the market closed. Let's see how it did. The volume went through the roof. It was 222 million. And I was like, what the heck happened? And right here at the end, there was tons of buying, tons of volume. But I don't know if that was the index funds buying or if it was just a whole bunch of gamblers getting in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was the index funds, but I don't know.
And why does it dip there like that?
I don't know. Everyone was posting that morning. Kramer and the other people on Squawk on the Street were saying, today's the big day, but I know Friday was the day when all the options expire. So there's that. And all the people's options had to be sold and bought,
Right.
So that's probably why it was called triple witching. So there's like options that are 1 week long, options that are 2 weeks long, options that are a month long, options that are a quarter long, They're all coming due at once. So I was kind of looking around. I even looked today, and it still says, this was on Friday, it says, this is your last chance to buy Tesla before its big day. The big day's Monday. I don't understand it. So this episode is basically going to be called I Know Nothing.
Okay.
And the thing is, and I researched it a lot. And I had a lot of people tell me opinions, right, about when these people are going to buy, how much they're going to buy. I figured out. Here's Wall Street braces. This is Wall Street braces for a surge as Tesla joins the S&P 500. This was printed today. They're talking about Monday. So
Right.
my hopes are still a little alive here.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
So I don't know what's going on.
And the fact that it went down with that surge has me worried. And it's like, is that options expiring? Is that like...
I don't know what all this movement is. So I looked
You know
on.
what it might-
So you know what I did? Oh, go ahead.
You know
What's
what it
your
might
theory?
be? If a person buys stock using their options, is that shown on the chart?
That's a thought.
Because like if I
Like
have
they
an,
might have bought a bunch of options to sort of,
yeah, if I have an
balance it out.
option to buy the stock at 200 and I exercise the stock while the stock is at 400, will the stock chart dip down to 200 for me buying that option?
Wow. I don't know. That could be it. I have no idea, so I want to research that and know next week if that's true.
Okay.
I did look around on all these Tesla groups I belong to. And the reason I didn't love these Tesla groups is the difference between our show and other shows is a lot of shows will tell you they know everything. I'm admitting I don't know this. So this group I used to belong to was a bunch of guys who all were showing off how much they knew. And of course, there's a guy in there saying, well, it went just like I expected.
What do you mean?
And it's like, where were you? And I was asking what's going to happen. Seriously, this guy said it went like I expected. And he's like, oh, yeah, I've been trading since, the 60s. I know what I'm doing. And that was just right. And somebody else was like, don't you think it was really odd that the price didn't go up more when there's 200 million shares traded and it only went up 5%. That's a little odd.
Yeah.
And are there really that many people out there selling? He said it was kind of odd that there was exactly the same number of buyers and sellers. The starting price at the beginning of the day and the ending price at the end of the day was the same. It's really weird.
Right.
Somebody else said maybe a whole bunch of these hedge funds that are trading stocks, they made a lot on Tesla this year, and it's December. And always in December, they kind of try to rebalance their portfolio. They try to do it before the end of the year so that when they do their financial reports, they can show their profits, or
right.
Actually what they're trying to do is they're trying to buy things before the end of the year that are successful. So that doesn't make sense. Usually they buy, like if Tesla went way up and they didn't own it and they screwed up and they never bought it, they'll buy it before the end of the year that they could show their clients. Oh yeah, we own Tesla,
Right.
So I guess there's not really an advantage to selling before the end of the year, is there? Because then you have to claim it on taxes.
Right.
Usually they wait till January. I don't know.
Well,
that was one theory. Of course, what I really love is in Reddit. I looked on Reddit too. I tried to look in Discord, but I didn't understand it.
Do you have a Discord server that's dedicated to trading Tesla?
Apparently, somebody was saying, oh, yeah, join the Tesla Discord. And I'm looking around. I don't know where it is. Okay, this is Reddit. This guy in Reddit is named Kramer for President. Kramer the day before was talking about Reddit. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go on Reddit because that's where all these people are that are saying whether they're going to buy or sell. I want to know what the crowd's going to do so I can make use of it, right?
Right.
So I go on Reddit and all the comments are like, oh no, Kramer talked about our subreddit and now there's going to be all these boomers in here. Kramer should die.
Oh no.
So this guy's now Kramer for president. Do all the funds still need to buy Tesla? If so, isn't it guaranteed right up until after the bell on Monday?
And someone said, I don't think anyone knows for sure. Yeah.
Thank God no one knows for sure. And the guy who said that is in Musk, we trust. I love their names. And then he's like, I'm fighting that. I'm figuring that. LOL.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything. So I guess I'm not alone. But of course, when I get on this chat group in the Tesla Investors Club, they all know. They all knew all along. One of the guys said, oh yeah, somebody said that they were going to all buy over the next 30 days and it's over, So I don't know. Of course, they're all showing up now saying I told you so. This is the Tesla chart for the week. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was up 6% today. I lost like $6,000 on my options, which expire on the 30th. They lost value. Now they're still positive, but their value went way down. So I don't know. I didn't make any money on Friday. This is the after hours of Tesla, the gray here. That's so weird. It dipped down like so dramatically. That was selling.
I am actually reassured by this because the fact that it stayed steady at around because I was worried it would just keep dropping. So the fact that it's sort of staying steady here reassures me a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it says it's down 2.5% after hours. How do they figure? That sure looks like up to me. I did read on one of the Tesla clubs, they said there's a misprint and it's not down after hours, it's up after hours. It was chaotic, that's for sure.
I think we're going to make money no matter what off of the investment, but oh no.
I think I am up like $600 in this latest set of options I own.
Okay.
So at least I didn't lose money yet.
Yeah.
But my plan is Monday, open my eyes and look. I mean, that volume, when I looked at the volume, 222 million shares, that made me think it was over. But that could just be people in preparation trying to take advantage and buying shares so they can sell them again.
Yeah.
But who sold them? Who sold them to them? Okay, next subject. Bitcoin.
How's Bitcoin doing?
It's at like 23,000. I don't know. Look on your phone.
Oh, it was at 23,000 last I checked.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps changing. Which I kind of like because I'm sitting here miserable about Tesla, and at least my Bitcoin's going up, going up.
How much do you have in Bitcoin?
Probably not enough. Let's see. I tried to go all in on Tesla, and then I had leftover, and I was PASSWORD. I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
What does that say? 23.2. It was 23.8 earlier when I looked.
Yeah.
Thursday, I woke up and my phone had a notice. I had a notification. It said Bitcoin is over 20,000. And it was before they even announced it on the radio. And that's when I kind of thought, okay, now I'll buy. The reason is because remember how it kept bumping up against the 19,000?
Yeah.
I figured when it finally goes above that, then it'll take off. That's the ceiling. And once it breaks through, it'll go, right?
Right.
So I bought some at this 2,200 level, 20,200. And look at this chart. I mean, that looks like it's already gone up. And I thought, well, I might be too late.
You were not.
No, apparently not. This is where I bought it.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought it was terrible because it looked like this steep curve. And look how far it went since then.
That's a lot.
Great.
That's really good.
Do you own any Bitcoin?
No, I couldn't. I didn't have any.
Your mom made you buy Tesla. What a jerk she is. This is Bitcoin over the last 1 month. That's 1 month. That's pretty. I like the way that looks. Remember last week we talked about Rite because it kept going up and down in this channel that Dylan told us about, and it got up to 20, and I was like, I missed it. It went down to 17 when I wasn't looking, like the next day, and then they had their earnings report. Do you know what happened on the day of their earnings report?
What happened?
I'm very sad.
What was
22%.
it?
22%. In one day, it went up 22%.
Oh, boy.
In one day. If you had options on that, you'd make 200% return on your money. Dang.
Okay, cool.
They're helping to distribute the vaccines. That's why.
Right, okay.
So it's like everybody. And then this is a slightly political story. There was this big hack. Did you hear about the big hack?
I did not hear about the big hack.
So there was a big hack. I think they said Russians were behind it. I'm not sure. So it's this company called Solar Winds that was involved in this hack. They got hacked before the election. Turns out their clients are the Texas Rangers, the U.S. Marshals, the military, all the top Fortune 500 companies, and they got like majorly hacked. You know who else they do? They do voting machines. It was a week before the election they got hacked.
Oh, no.
So that's why it's political. But, of course, the news is not reporting about the voting machines anymore. They reported a little while, and then they, dropped it. It's a big deal. They can't not report about this hack. But I saw that, and I posted about it. And here's the chart when I posted about it. It was down. How much percent is that down?
5%.
Yeah. It was like 1864 or something. So I thought, okay, maybe I missed it. After the election, which was like a week after they got hacked and they knew that he was hacked, this guy, the CEO, sold a whole bunch of stock.
Oh, no.
He sold a bunch of stock, and the Justice Department made him hand over his passport because they thought he was going to flee the country. So I didn't buy it. I didn't buy a put. I was right here. I was right there.
Oh, no. Now it's down 19%.
Yeah, I think that was just in the last day. So it probably was down another 10%, probably 30% since then. So that was a real crash and burn. But the thing is, it's hard to time these things because if I had shorted it, would I have gotten out at the end of the day on Friday? I don't know. And look, after hours, it's up 4%.
Right.
When you buy a put, it's even scarier than a call to me. I also feel like you can't really make as much money on puts. I might be wrong. I probably should redo the math, but I feel like it can only go to zero, and then it can't go any lower.
Right.
But if you buy a call, it could go up and up and up, and there is no limit there.
I mean, there is a limit because there's a limited amount of money in the world, but...
Yeah.
There is definitely a hard limit.
Why is there a limited amount of money in the world?
Because otherwise money wouldn't have any value.
So, hi, Jim Cramer. So that's what I got for you. You're still stuck in Tesla. Have you looked at it?
No, but I'm thinking it's going to go up tomorrow, so we'll see.
On Sunday?
Shut up. You know what I meant.
Yeah, but I want to know something. You're knowledgeable about Discord and things like that.
Yeah?
Is Discord an audio thing where you have to talk to people?
No.
Is it a place where people post messages?
It's like Skype. Did you ever... Okay, have you used Skype?
Isn't that phone calls, video calls?
Yeah, but it's... Okay, so you know how on your phone you can send text messages and you can also call people?
Yeah.
Discord does that too.
Okay, so I think I want to get in a Discord group for Tesla. I want to see what all these people are saying, all these enthusiastic young people like you.
Okay, I can help you with that, I guess.
And Reddit. I'm on, I think it was called Stock. Dang it. What was the Reddit group that Kramer told about? I'm in it. It's like stock market. It's got 1 million followers, whatever the heck it is. Just look up stock market. So there's that. Where
/ Wall Street Bets. That's different.
That's it. I think that's it.
No.
Why? What's wrong with that?
They're the ones who got a certain kind of option trading banned on Robinhood.
Oh. I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's the group I joined. And they're like,
no.
And that's the one Kramer was talking about.
Oh no.
And they're honestly a bunch of really juvenile assholes.
Oh yeah. No, the Wall Street Bets, absolutely. That's what the subreddit is known for.
Yeah, I'm shocked. They really suck.
Oh yeah, no. Literally, the entire subreddit was started because one guy got kicked off of another stock trading subreddit for coming up with shitty ideas, and so he's like, "I'm just gonna start my own," and that's how it got started.
It's bigger than anything. I searched stock, and that was the biggest one.
Oh no,
boy. Okay, so is Reddit something that is traded on the stock market?
No, I don't think so.
You know what else I really like? This thing called Masterclass. They're not traded on the stock market either. I looked it up. They're private. But they are probably going to eventually get an IPO because they're doing classes for everybody who's in quarantine.
Yeah.
Any other stock ideas?
No, that's about it.
You know, I really like to look. Okay, after this Tesla thing, I'm going to get out and take a break probably. But this is like earnings, I think. Because I keep seeing things come up for earnings, and you can make a lot on earnings if you guess right. You can also lose a lot, but I don't know. Do you think the general market's going to go up or down? Or okay, the general market.
I don't know anything about the general market.
I have opinion about the general market. Okay, the reason it kind of was elevated this last few days, they're talking that they might finally make a stimulus bill.
Oh, no, not that again.
Yes. I have been talking about this since we started this show. In what year was that? Okay, so you know how I'm always telling you Nancy Pelosi was interviewed by Jim Cramer, and she said, not until we get a new president. And like, she finally admitted it, that she was like, well, now we have a new president. But the thing is, the Republicans are still fighting it. There's still a route for which Donald Trump could become the president. And I got the feeling, okay, so Mitch McConnell's the Republican that's negotiating with Nancy Pelosi. Mitch McConnell said, congratulations, Mr. Biden, our new president, like the first day before they even finished counting. And then he said, all Republicans should get behind Joe Biden and nobody should contest the election. Nobody should contest the electors. He's a Republican, but he's negotiating with Nancy Pelosi. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, either he means it or it's a negotiating tactic. And once they finally get a bill, because if she thinks he's going to throw Trump under the bus, she might agree, right?
Right.
But I feel like she's so distrustful that she will not make a deal until Joe Biden's sworn in.
Right.
And the main reason I think this is because Joe Biden was giving an interview and he slipped and his words said, I'll sign that the first day I'm in office. And I think that was a slip, like a Freudian slip. I think he was basically saying it's not going to go through. Her Nancy Pelosi's big goal was to have Joe Biden sign it and not let Trump's name be on the checks that everybody gets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think they're both thinking no deal until January 21st, which is the day after inauguration. So anyway, I think next week the stock market will probably go down.
I agree with you on that. I think that you might be right. I think that our investment strategy moving forward should be sell Tesla on Monday and then sit things out and see how things settle.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about the market. And also it's like so detached from reality and so many people are struggling. Ugh.
All right, that's all we have for today.
That was such a positive ending. So we don't know anything, but we'll know something next week.
Next week.
Maybe
we will
we'll
know something.